Dear friends, I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom, a Chodesh Tov. This Shabbat begins the month of Nisan, the month of redemption, the month of miracles, the month that we celebrate the first redemption of the Jews, the Passover of holiday. This week, we read the Torah portion of Tazria. This Torah portion talks mostly about saras, which is a lesion that will form in a person's body, loosely translated as leprosy, because in reality, as we'll talk in a moment, it's not leprosy of the medical type, even though it may have similar symptoms. And we are told that when someone sees on their physical body, on their skin, a discoloration, and the Torah gives details, it's white and different details about it, you have to go to the Kohen. The first thing you do is you don't go to the doctor. You don't go talk to those who are into to health and wellness. You go to the Kohen. Now, this was an unusual thing because it was a spiritual malady which manifested itself in a physical way. But why did God make something like this, that during the times of the temple there could be this phenomenon that you have something on your skin that looks like a medical issue, but really it's a spiritual issue? And the spiritual issue is that gossip and abuse of words to hurt other people, to divide people from each other. Why doesn't God just keep it spiritual? But here the Torah is teaching us something very powerful. That even when things happen around us that are very physical, and even though we have to deal with them on a very physical level, and what we're watching now, there's war in the world. Ukraine is being attacked by Russia. But the whole world is involved. It's affected everybody. I don't know a country, a person that's not been affected by this war. Price of oil, other goods have gone up. Instability, fear. Simply, if you want to fly now to Asia from Europe or North America, it could take a lot longer. Many things have been affected by this war. For us, watching what went on in Israel in the last week, 3 brutal terrorist attacks happened in middle of cities, not by a fleeting car, by someone who stood in a space and started to shoot people randomly. These are real physical things that are happening, and we have to think of physically and plans of how to fight it, how to stop it, etc., etc. But the Torah wants to tell us that when you see something going on around you, v'huva lakoyin, it's very important to remember that there's always a higher upper hand than what's going on. And everything that goes on around us, there's a message in there that we have to respond to. There's something that we have to as well fix spiritually. And the coin represents the closeness of God to the Jewish people and us to God. And we have to soul search. Why do I have this? And by leprosy, saras, it was so simple. You talk gossip. You shine the negative light on someone. You push them away from people and people away from them. The remedy is go and feel for a week what it is to be in real solitude, alone, without any connection to people, and realize how important people are in our lives, how we have to get along with each other, how we have to build each other up, how we have to create bridges and not divide people from each other. And so too, when things go on around us, it's so important to see what can we do to better ourselves, our relationships with others. When 2 nations war, the question is, how can we bring people together? How can we create more unity? What are the things we can do that will bring more positive to the world, more light, and ultimately bring people together as well under the same umbrella? And this is what we have to focus on. And as we are close to the Rebbe's birthday, 120th birthday, which will be Tuesday, April 12th, the Rebbe talked all the time about unity, oneness, baseless love, just because they're our fellow Jew, our fellow human being. Let's strengthen that. Let's make that happen. For men, during our campaign that we started, a Project 120, 120 men and boys to put on tefillin for 1 month. We have 54 people left to sign up. Be part of a group of people who are doing something every day to make a statement that I belong, that we're here for a reason, and to make our day a better day. Come together with others. Don't start running away. The wave will not separate us again. Let's do things to respond spiritually, as is the true Jewish way, so that the physical things we do, to be able to stop the war, to stop terrorism, will be successful. Someone called me today for the trip we're doing in May to Israel, Dubai, Israel. Are we canceling the trip? And I said, absolutely not. On the contrary, this is the time to bring more people to come to Israel, to say, we are with you, and nothing will scare us, but we're going to stand together. We're going to bring people together, create a circle of positivity and love. So I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom, a good Chodesh. May God bless every one of you and all of us. We love you all. Shabbat candlelighting time in Montreal, 7:04 p.m.